Hello and welcome again to Simple Ways for Maintenance. In today's video, we are going to speak about the psychology of the workplace, or how to motivate ourselves when we are demotivated, or to motivate our team when we are demotivated. As usual, we hop on, hop off between technical videos or technical talks and psychological work and psychological talks, because in the workplace we have psychological side and we have the physical or the technical side where we do professional works and so on, but it is supported and it takes the energy from our psychological part, which includes our motivation or enthusiasm to the work we are doing. So to do this, simply we need to understand why we need a boost, why we get demotivated, and how to get ourselves motivation, and if there is a problem in this or not, or that's a normal thing. That's what we're going to speak about today. So as we can start with the simple hacks that can help us motivate ourselves or boost our energy a little bit when we need one. Either we're having a deadline, we need to reach another level, or simply we are doing irregular work but we feel demotivated or we don't have enough energy. So simply you can take a deep breeze, a fresh breeze, exposed to the sunlight. Remember something comic, something that brings a smile to our face. Take our favorite drink. Maybe if we have a silent moment, make a yoga, make a meditation. If you don't make any of this or you don't like them, simply try to stand still in silent and listening nothing which is around you. The humming sound of the nothing will help you to relax and be motivated and be filled with energy and to start a new cycle in whatever you are doing. So that's the quick hacks. We're going to speak them about again in the end, by the end of the video, with the long-term hacks. So, but why we need this boost? Because as normal, as regular, but human nature, even we are doing something that we like or we accept, or there is no negative intervention, there is no killing deadlines, there is nothing. That's the normal thing I'm doing every time. After some time, you lose the motivation. I feel disengaged with this thing that I'm doing, and then my enthusiasm and the motivation declines, and I feel that it's hard for me or difficult for me to push myself to keep doing the same thing I was used to do in motivated way, in an energized way, and so on. So why this? Because that's normal. When you are starting anything, when you are concerning or caring about the details and focusing on the results and what is coming out of it and the new things or the new targets you are going to achieve and so on, all this creates some dynamic life, and this dynamic life brings our attention to what we are doing, and our attention to the details and results and preparations and so on. All this keeps us engaged to what we are doing, and then we have some motivation to work and so on. If we turn it to make what we are doing regularly as our comfort zone, and we are doing it using the autopilot, like this, we turn to be disengaged with what we are used to do. Is this abnormal? No, that's totally normal in life. And if you study the business or speak about anyone from the business schools or so, you will find that every business is having an expansion and a contraction cycle, and this expansion and contraction cycle is well known and well studied and well accepted. Sometimes the businesses which invest on these studies, they don't accept this from the human capital or the human workers, that they get demotivated with time and so on, but that's normal. You need as a business to invest in re-motivating them or re-energizing them, rejuvenating them, and returning the life back to your workplace. But that's normal. You can see the trend is climbing up, and this climbing up trend, because during the expansion period we look for research and development to make the next cycle better, because we know that there is a contraction cycle coming. So during the expansion cycle we invest on the research and development, and during the contraction cycle we try to withstand this contraction and then to go to a higher peak in the next cycle, and then the next contraction will be having less effect on us as a business and so on. So that's the business. All the business schools speak like this, and they understand this very much. Even for product, a physical product or software product, whatever the product is having is a life cycle, and it's understood that at the end of the life cycle, either you upgrade the product or kill the product and introduce another product. If you take the light bulbs as an example, light bulbs are there from hundreds of years, and it's going to continue because it's upgrading all the time, and we are using the light bulbs as the main source of lighting, and it's passing with a lot of modifications and upgrading to reach to this cycle. So as we said, we need to motivate ourselves. We need to push ourselves forward, but while we are motivated. You don't push yourself while you are tired. You need to take a break and take some boosting action that will help you to continue. So this boosting action, as we had said, it can be through, as we said, a deep breath, fresh breath, sunlight, having silent moment, taking your favorite drink, imagining something cheerful, whatever you like, listening to music or vibration. Vibrations nowadays on the YouTube and on all the listening mediums, you'll find a lot of boosting vibrations, cheerful vibrations, motivating vibrations, even with some Silvagio at the background or something like that, or 7D musical vibrations and something like that, where you have some sound effects and so on that really can energize your mind quickly and boost you quickly. But there's also some long-term boost. The long-term boost we're going to speak about is mainly to make a change in your daily routine. So if you feel dead and you don't like to continue what you are doing, or you don't have the energy to continue what you are doing, maybe introducing something new to do in your life can boost your life, because with the new thing you will have the attention, the engagement, you will think about the details and the preparations and so on. Like this, you'll be able to boost yourself or to boost your energy, and all the other items in your life will be motivated with the motivation you had gained from the new items that you had introduced into your life. If you don't have the capacity to introduce a new item even, but it's a very easy thing, and we had discussed this in some of our articles of what to introduce in our life and the cycle of introducing new things to our lives. We can come to our daily routine and we can shuffle it a little bit. So we are doing this in the morning, we can do it in the afternoon. We are exercising, stop exercising. We are riding a bicycle, we go walking. We are walking, we take the bus. We go from a different route. We change our nutrition. Maybe I'm keto, I'll change to vegan, I'll turn back to eating meats and eating everything I like, and then I go back to exercising, whatever. Change, take a hot shower, take a cold shower, whatever you like to, just change what you are doing. Shuffling what you are doing will motivate yourself, give you a boost, because like this you will start focusing on what you are doing and getting more engaged on what you are doing, even if it is the old thing, but you are doing it in a different way. So like this you get more engaged with what you are doing. As we have said before, we have our trainings in English and Arabic for building the maintenance. That's having a lot of insights and secrets. Join them. You'll find the links in the description box. They have a lot of insights how to engage your team, and you'll find a lot of articles on our channel. Also read our articles. You'll find the links in the description box, and join the YouTube channel. In summary, for what we had said, you can boost yourself either on the short term or on the long term. You are not far from the business, or because the business and the product, that's natural cycles. So if you study the natural cycle of the business and the product, that's already the natural cycle of the human beings. They are motivated and demotivated. They like something and then they stop liking it. They are doing something with enthusiasm, then they stop doing it with the same energy or with the same acceptance as they are doing it before, and then they need to change the equation to introduce something new, make small boosts and so on, to be able to lift yourself up to the next level or continue the next cycle of your life motivated and energized and rejuvenated. If you find that this talk resonates with you, you can ask for our coaching services on Fiverr. You'll find also the link in the description box, either consulting in maintenance or coaching for managers. You can find both links in the description box. You can go to our Fiverr profile and then you'll be able to ask for our services. Join the channel, subscribe, spread the information. I hope you continue a motivated life.